If the 28-year-old Sanjeev walked into this room today, what's one sentence that you would tell him?
I've said this before on other podcasts. There's a Billy Joel song called Vienna. Right? Have you heard it?
I follow Billy Joel quite a bit. Yeah.
So, shall I play it?
Sure.
Okay, I got to take the signal back.
Okay.
So, lyrics, I tell a lot of young callers, listen to a song. I understand the lyrics.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day.
Yeah. Oh, so apt, so appropriate. There you have it. If you haven't already heard Vienna, Billy Joel, you must. Okay, I think that's an important lesson. Love that. Last few on the rapid fire. India's biggest advantage today is, so just complete the sentence.
Talent.
Yeah. The biggest mistake founders make is?
People mistakes.
And success without dash is meaningless.
I disagree. Okay. Success without purpose.
Success without purpose is meaningless. Okay, right. So, I mean, again, you've built amazing companies, created, thousands of jobs, received one of India's largest, civilian honors. And if history remembers Sanjeev Bikhchandani for just one thing, what would you want that to be?
He made a difference.
Love that. Yeah. Powerful. So, I mean, of course, that was our rapid fire. And, we will wind up, with a few more things. Let's talk about the humility, right, that you have. And I've seen this all through. I've seen you at TIE over the years. Anyone approaches you, you will always, give them patient listening. You will always take their card. It's very unlike most people, who've created, the kind of, wealth and legacy and everything else. Where does that really come from?
It comes from, I guess, many sources. The family I'm from, my parents, my siblings, school I went to, the college I went to, my friends. But I think a lot of it also comes from my first job at Lintes. Well, like I told you, you had to be humble and you had to have a service attitude and you had to be responsive to your clients.
Right.
And you were told that the client is always right, even when he's wrong.
Right.
And if you have to work till 3 a.m., you have to work till 3 a.m. to do something.
Yeah. So true. And there's so much controversy sometimes when people say, "Itne ghante kaam karna hai." But as a founder, there is no limit. There is no clock, right?
Yeah, this whole, I think Mr. Dharan Murthy said 70 hours. And
Subramanian said 90. And
I thought of it when they said that. I said, yeah, it will come. The truth is, nobody should be forced to work more than they want to work.
Right.
But understand that some jobs and most jobs require you to do what it takes.
Right.
And there's an entitlement mindset and there's an achievement mindset.
Right.
And if you believe that you are in a job as a young person,
right,
as an apprenticeship, to a future leadership role,
right,
you got to do what it takes, because leadership dihadi pe nahi hoti hai,
right,
prati ghante nahi hoti hai, piece rate pe nahi hoti hai. तो अगर आपको लीडर बनना है 5-10 साल बाद, 20 साल बाद, तो you have to do what it takes.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. You've got to do whatever it takes. Agreed. Let's talk about, your children, especially Tanvi's business. Now, here is someone who, again, has kept it very simple. It's almost like a full circle moment where, you worked out of, your dad's, Barsati, and she for a while, worked out of home before taking up, her own place, but has kept it very simple.
Well, actually, she worked out of home during COVID. And otherwise she was going to a very inexpensive sort of office in Tughlaqabad and Okhla and Govindpuri and not very fashionable districts.
Did you take rent from her as well?
No, I did not do that.
Okay.
No, but I offered to invest in a company. She declined.
Wow.
And I kept asking her why. She said, I don't want my investor sitting at a dining table every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. But Tamarind Chutney is making an impact, and I think it's great to see as a social enterprise what they're doing.
It could be larger, but they're not raising capital.
And Raghav keeps it quite quiet.
He's a journalist.
Yeah.
He wants to be a journalist. He wants to be a writer.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Lovely. So, as we head now towards, almost, our deadline that we do have, any, advice that you'd like to give today to, young entrepreneurs, and in fact, even let's look at entrepreneurs, because I think that's also an interesting category, and a lot of people ignore entrepreneurship versus entrepreneurship. So, your thoughts and advice to, both categories of people.
I think to be an entrepreneur,
Right.
you need the right environment in the organization.
Sure.
You need a good boss and good supporting
Right.
other supporters.
Right.
I think one of the challenges that we face at InfoEdge or any other company,
Right.
if there's one really large business, how do you persuade talent to move to a small fledgling business
Right.
where you have to tell them, look, take the risk, do a good job, but even if it fails, your career will not be harmed.
Yeah.
But the truth is, bragging rights are there for managers in the large businesses because they're handling much larger, revenue stream.
Yeah.
So that becomes a challenge.
Right.
To encourage entrepreneurs inside a company.
Right.
Also, there's a certain kind of DNA in the person
Right.
to want to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And we are fortunate we've got several.
Right.
We've been able to identify them over the years.
Right.
To young entrepreneurs, I'll say get to know your customer well and make sales calls yourself and understand the customer. Because successful businesses are built on deep customer insights.
Yeah. 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 So true. I think you mentioned that know your customer and know how to sell. I think these are a couple of your top 2 pieces of advice.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree. And log bhagte hain sales se. They're like, it's not my job. Someone else has to handle it.
As a founder, it's very important that you sell yourself and you're in the field and talking to customers. 3-4 reasons. Number one, you learn.
Yeah.
You learn what it is to sell. You are the best salesperson and spokesperson for your own product. You've built it. You get feedback from customers on what's working, not working.
Right.
You set an example for your sales team.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's several reasons why you should sell yourself.
I would agree. Yeah. 100%.
I'm sure you love this particular tip. If you want to watch the full episode, click on the link below and watch the whole episode.